Pizza Department. I'm Jeff Cullers, AKA the Pizza Guy. All right, here at WinCo Foods, in some of our stores, we have a full service pizza department where we make delicious pizzas that we sell whole or by the slice. But you too can make great tasting pizzas at home. I've been asked by many customers, hey, how do I make pizza at home? So we're gonna walk you through those steps of how to do it today. The first thing we wanna do is show you some of the tools that you need. You're gonna need, as far as food, you'll need a WinCo dough ball and ingredients, and we'll show you that in a minute. But you're also gonna want flour. I like to get it from our bulk department. You can either get bleached or unbleached, some olive oil, and then for your instruments, of course, you need a pizza pan. You need a good pizza cutter, and you need something to spread it with. Most of you have a ladle or spoodle at home that you can use, but we also sell it here at WinCo. An option for those who can't press the dough as well is a rolling pin. I do recommend not using one because it presses the air out, but if you just don't have the hand strength, you can use a rolling pin to press it out. And those are the tools that you'll need to make a delicious pizza at home. All right, we have our ingredients ready, and now it's time to make a pizza. Here's one of the most important things about making a pizza at home using a WinCo dough ball, and that is when you get it home and you put it in your refrigerator, about an hour before you start ready to make your pizza, pull that dough ball out of the refrigerator and let it start to warm up. That helps relax the dough and it gets it up to a room temperature. So, first thing you want to do is pull that dough ball right from the plastic. As you'll notice, it's sticky. So we're going to use our flour and we're going to give it a good coating. And you want to be generous with the flour. It'll help spread the dough ball when you're putting it on, when you're spreading it out. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to make yourself a nice edge. That's that delicious part. Using just your fingertips, you can get that edge going. And then from there, it's just as simple as stretching out that dough ball. And this is where the flour comes in handy. Again, if you don't have the hand strength to do this, you can use the rolling pin. You can even hand stretch it, holding it with one hand and pulling the dough with your fingertips. Any method that you want to use is perfectly acceptable to get that dough ball stretched out. Our dough ball makes about a 12-inch pizza. Don't try to get it out to a 14. That's going to be too thin. You want about a 12-inch pizza or something that'll fit your pizza pan. Spin it in the air, but you will get flour all over you. Don't worry if it's not perfectly round, that's okay. All right, the next thing we want to do is get our dough onto our pan. All right, so we're going to use our olive oil, and we're going to put just a light coat of olive oil on the pan and spread that around. This just helps keep the dough ball from sticking to the pan, and it'll make it much easier to pull that off when you're done. You take your pizza dough and just put it right in that pan. And as you can see, it fills it up right nice. All right, the first thing we need, of course, is our delicious WinCo pizza sauce. This is proprietary to WinCo Foods. You can't get this recipe anywhere else. This is made exclusively for the WinCo pizza departments and deli departments. So, one sauce is about 10 ounces. Just put that right in the middle. And then you just want to spread it with your spoon. And if you don't want to use all of it, if you don't like a lot of sauce, you don't have to do heavy sauce. If you like a little bit extra sauce like I do, nice and saucy. Now, the cheese. Gotta have cheese on pizza, right? Now you just take your cheese, spread it around. Get yourself a nice base, how much ever cheese you want. Our cheese is about 10 ounces. I like to put a nice level, a layer of cheese on the bottom and then a layer on top. Next is pepperoni. This is the same pepperoni that you'll get on pizzas in the pizza department. You can find this in the deli, or you can buy it from the pizza department itself. Today, I'm gonna be making you a pizza that my wife and I like to eat at home. Pepperoni, sausage, and green peppers. The green peppers are so I get my vegetables in. All right, now the sausage, just sprinkle that in. And then our green peppers. These are green peppers from the produce department. I cut these up earlier. And now a little extra cheese sprinkled on top for good measure. And we'll throw that in the oven. All right, to bake this at home, I recommend that you set your oven at 425 degrees and cook it for about 18 to 20 minutes. But as you know, ovens can vary, so keep an eye on it. I usually set a timer for about 15 minutes and then check it. It also doesn't hurt to lift up the bottom of the pizza and see, make sure you get a good crisp on the bottom. That olive oil will help with that. All right, now that our pizza has cooked in the oven for about 20 minutes, this is what it should look like. You want to get a nice brown on the top, and if we look at the bottom, you get a nice crispy bottom. So now you just have to cut it however you want to. Look at all that delicious sauce. And now you too can make delicious pizza at home. So good.